took Cutie for a ride in my death cab. Scratch that, sorry man, that was handled by another indie band. And then they blew up in reality shifts. When you talk about success, did you really talk about this? Did you even know this plane exists? I don't think you can handle this. I grew up in a storybook that I could write. City hotter than Tabasco on some dynamite. Do anything to hear my mama say that she was proud. 20 years later, felt like I could run entire towns. I was put on there so I could entertain the masses. So for me it was easy, justifying skipping some classes. And I never needed no freaking stinking badges.
Reality is broken, and that's without a doubt. A disconnect between what you put in and you get out. Bitterly divided, we press on and on and on. I brought my plastic ball so that you all can sing along. World will only distract me from my great work. That's why I built this plastic submarine. Yo, sharper than any wow. Put your sleeping pills away, and your good ideas will tuck you in at night.
When I created in a vacuum, I was so fresh, so clean, I sparkle any track that I blessed. People drove from miles just to say that they saw me. I never thought all this could happen from a hobby kid. And did it go to my head? Of course it did. My favorite band broke up and I still can't get over it, because they helped me get over it. There's still so much that I owe. Now when I leave for town, there's only 20 peeps at the show, and that's a get. How did it come to this?
Liberty and justice are trivial pursuits. My game is entertainment, and I'm seeking new recruits. So how don't you do what you wanna do? Well, you still can. We all wear plastic suits so that you can't tell who's a man. World will only distract me from my great work. That's why I built this plastic submarine. Yo, sharper than any wow. Put your sleeping pills away, and your good ideas will tuck you in at night. Power corrupts you. Don't know about that. We heard you were voodoo.
You might have littered the landscape with dishonest promises, released under the ocean on your own reconnaissance. Anonymous, covered up in hardened up petroleum, laying lowly when the sonar pinks. The ball is rolling then to anywhere. Independent oxygen, onboard cabinet resplendent with intoxicant talk you meant to share as echo from the hull, and the clicking of the instruments resurges every lull, every bowl, every glass, every bubble, every breath. Descent until you're out of ocean, nothing left, nothing but a guess. Your contraption's gonna need winding, staring out the window into darkness like you need reminding. Designed for finding distraction from vastness of the surface world's open air harassments. Rotate the gas vents, fish flow in. You've been working on it too long, let it begin.
High, 30,000 leagues of solitude, amplitude pumped up to 11, find my latitude and longitude. My first love is my distraction and my inspiration. Submarine here to facilitate our domination. It doesn't matter if I'm rocking an entire fleet, if I can only average like a single lyric every week. That's super weak, and you don't deserve that. Track me like John Jones, catch an elbow when I'm on the map forever. How it feels like, maybe I'll be alright. Watch my muse get all amused, I'm trying to get the